He is the smartest man I know. I mean, in pure intellectual capacity.
I spent more time on my hands and knees picking through rugs, smoking anything that even remotely resembled crack cocaine.
So what about the Americans who really today only want me to ask you about Hunter Biden's laptop? How are you going to get them to see that you are fighting for them when they're so dead set against you?
There's nothing to any of that. Nothing to any of that. It's all a smear. Every major outfit, every serious investigator has pointed out that this is a smear. This is classic Trump. We have 4 days left, and all of a sudden there's a laptop. And you may recall there's also talk about 4 months before there was a similar thing that somebody had, allegedly. There's overwhelming evidence that from the intelligence community that the Russians are engaged. I mean, look, my son's an honorable man.
To call Biden a criminal, why is that?
He is a criminal. He's a criminal. He got caught, read his laptop, and you know who's a criminal? You're a criminal for not reporting it. You are a criminal for not reporting it. Let me tell you something. Joe Biden is a criminal, and he's been a criminal for a long time, and you're a criminal in the media for not reporting it. Good luck, everybody. Have a good day.
Because the corruption's massive. Now, when Biden's son walks away with millions of dollars from Ukraine and he knows nothing.
All right, guys, so this drama / story revolving around Hunter Biden's laptop is getting more and more and more interesting by the day as people on the right and conservatives were proven to be correct about the existence of the laptop and the fact that there is some damning things that were on that laptop that the mainstream liberal media really don't want to talk about. They really don't want to talk about it. However, they're being forced to talk about it as the New York Times have come out here and admitted that the laptop is real and that, you know, there is an ongoing investigation revolving the contents of that laptop. Specifically, there's one investigation that's going on about Hunter Biden's taxes and his failure to pay taxes, right? So there's some information on that laptop that could possibly help the IRS get their money, right? Which is apparently what they're looking for here, okay? As he could possibly face some charges for tax fraud, right? Evading the tax man. And the lawyer of the mother of Hunter Biden's baby mama actually expects the president's son to be indicted. Yes, that is right. The lawyer of Hunter Biden's baby mama expects him to be indicted. Yes, Hunter Biden has a baby mama, right? He got a baby mama. I didn't even know that, okay? I did not even know that, right? And apparently, you know, Hunter Biden ain't too close with his kid, okay? He ain't really trying to see his kid like that or acknowledge his kid. And not only that, his baby mama allegedly was a former stripper, okay? So I want you guys to understand, I want to make it clear here. Hunter Biden has a baby mama that is a stripper, and allegedly he's not really trying to acknowledge the child, okay, or really pay child support to take care of his alleged child. And he also has this affinity for smoking crack. So there's no wonder that he has no problems using the N-word in private text messages, right? He thinks he has a N-word pass, right? I totally understand why now, right? But yeah, that's a joke, guys. That is a joke. But with that being said, let's actually read about this again, because the lawyer of his baby mama is expecting this guy to be indicted. So let's read here. A lawyer for the mother of Hunter Biden's 3-year-old daughter expects the president's son to be indicted for tax fraud, a report said. Attorney Clint Lancaster made the stunning prediction while confirming in an interview with CNBC that his client, London Roberts, recently testified in Delaware before a grand jury in the criminal investigation into the 52-year-old presidential scion. Quote, I expect him to be indicted, Lancaster told the outlet, referring to Hunter Biden. Just based on what I saw in his financial records, I would be surprised if he's not indicted. You know, it's funny how everybody wants to focus on Trump's taxes, right? Oh, Trump's evading taxes, blah, blah, blah. Trump's going to jail. Trump's going to prison. And I'm just like, you know, looks like, you know, the Democrats should be more worried about the president's son and they should be worried about Trump, okay? Because all the things that have come up against Trump, nobody really has anything solid, at least not from what I've seen, right? Nothing's really happened, right? Man, they talk about been going out this guy for taxes for years, okay? But Hunter Biden, on the other hand, I don't know. I think they actually need to worry about this guy. Lancaster said Roberts, the 31-year-old mother of Hunter Biden's young daughter, handed over, quote, a significant amount of Hunter's financial records to federal prosecutors after being subpoenaed last month. Quote, they're all in electronic form, Lancaster reportedly said of the financial data given to the feds. I would estimate it was anywhere from 10 gigs of data. Roberts reportedly appeared before the jury for several hours on February 15th and was photographed by the Daily Mail outside the courthouse in Wilmington, Delaware. She had declined to speak with a reporter upon leaving that day. Roberts, a former stripper from Arkansas, was once on Hunter Biden's payroll at his consulting firm. She sued him for child support in 2020. Again, a man that's made millions of dollars being a fraudulent individual can't even pay his child support. He won't pay his child support. Okay? It's a shame. It's a shame. The president's son reached a settlement despite initially denying fathering 3-year-old Navy Joanne, whom he has never met. Again, this guy is out here living a certain life, okay? Smoking crack, getting strippers pregnant, denying the kids, not paying child support. Yeah, it all makes sense, right? It's all starting to make sense, okay? It really is. Quote, it's sad because the baby looks like him with blonde hair, Lancaster said in the NBC interview about Biden's absence. The federal investigation into Hunter Biden's alleged tax fraud began in 2014 and dovetailed with a probe into his overseas business affairs as his father ran for president. An exclusive 2020 report by The Post revealed how Hunter Biden had leveraged then Vice President Joe Biden's political clout to gain influence with Ukrainian energy firm Burisma. Hunter Biden sat on the board of Burisma from 2014 to 2019 for a reported $600,000 annual salary. Again, $600,000. Okay, over 5 years. Okay, $3 million. And this man don't even want to pay child support. He don't even want to pay child support. This dude is just a bad guy, right? He's not smart. He's just a bad guy, right? That's what it seems like to me. He'd rather give it to prostitutes than to take care of his daughter. That looks just like him, by the way. Okay? This is crazy. Lancaster said information turned over to the government included pay records from Burisma. Quote, I saw a lot of information that is problematic for Biden, Lancaster reportedly said. I'm not making any statements about what was in the tax records, whether he paid taxes or whether he didn't pay taxes. The Post reported last month that another ex-fling of Hunter Biden's, Zoe Castan, 28, also settled in front of a federal grand jury considering evidence in the first son's tax probe. The lawyer statement came on the heels of the New York Times report that revealed Hunter Biden had taken out a loan to settle his 7-figure tax bill amid the continuing fraud investigation. Hunter Biden has denied all allegations of impropriety. Okay, so, yeah. Who knows what's going to happen with this guy? Okay, but what I do know is that as much as I love the whole Hunter Biden baby mama drama, I ain't really all that concerned about that, okay? What I want to know, okay, is if Hunter Biden used his father's influence as vice president to get favorable treatment from the Ukrainian government in regards to their investigation into the company that he was on the board of. Okay, because according to this clip right here,
that we should be providing for loan guarantees. And I went over for, I guess, the 12th, 13th time to Kyiv, and I was supposed to announce that there was another $1 billion loan guarantee. And I had gotten a commitment from Poroshenko and from Yatsenyuk that they would take action against the state prosecutor, and they didn't. So they said they were walking out to press conference. I said, no, I said, I'm not going to, or we're not going to give you the $1 billion. They said, you have no authority. You're not the president. The president said. I said, call him. I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting the $1 billion. I said, you're not getting the $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, what, 6 hours? I looked, I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Well, son of a bitch. Got fired. And they put in place someone who was solid at the time. Well, there's still, they made some genuine, substantial changes institutionally and with people.
Joe Biden was basically pressuring the Ukrainian government to fire the special prosecutor that was actually investigating the company that Hunter Biden was on the board of, Burisma. Okay, and he said, listen, if you don't get rid of this special prosecutor, then we are going to withhold taxpayer money from Ukraine, which would be cut and dry corruption. Okay, that's what it would be. Which, you know, the vice president would then at that point be using taxpayer dollars to get favorable deals for his personal interest, which would be his son. Okay, so, you know, hey, I'm just saying, I want to know what's up with that. I want to know, is Joe Biden getting a kickback, right? Who is the big guy, right? I want to know what's going on in China. I want to know, was Joe Biden involved? Okay, that's what I really want to know here. Okay, and everybody seems to be dancing around that. Okay, because if he was involved, then I think that's impeachable. He should be impeached. Okay, because he committed these crimes while he was in the office of vice president, which means that he should not be able to serve as president of the United States. That's just my opinion. Okay, that's just my opinion. They've impeached Trump for way less than that. That's all I'm saying. So with that being said, yeah, Hunter Biden is a buffoon, okay? And nobody should be surprised about how this country is basically in a disaster situation, considering Biden's judgment, right? Joe Biden told us that his son was the smartest person he knows, which means that he has terrible judgment, because it is very clear that Hunter Biden is not a very smart individual. And if Joe Biden thinks that Hunter Biden is the smartest person he knows, then yeah, that is an indication that Joe Biden has terrible judgment, okay, and decision-making skills, which again has led us to the place that we're at right now. But hey, who knows what will happen moving forward with this? Will Hunter Biden get indicted for tax fraud? We'll have to see. But all I know is that the more information that comes out about this guy, the less proud that Joe Biden can be of this man being his son. I'm just saying. But I get it. I get how you want to ride or die for your family, even if they are just total screw-ups. I get it. But man, this is embarrassing. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.